Hi, boys and girls. Welcome to Lesson 4.8, Solve Multi-Step Problems. Mr. Webb needs to make bags of Valentine grams for 9 students at Nelson. He has 108 pencils and 72 erasers. He puts the same number of pencils and erasers into each bag. How many more pencils than erasers are in each bag of Valentine grams? So today we're looking at multi-step problems. That means there's going to be several steps to solve this. Think of that staircase that you just saw on the last slide. Each step think of as a new step that you have to take. In this case, I know that Mr. Webb has 108 pencils, and he's going to give each of the 9 students the same amount. So for my first step, I'm going to take 108, and I need to divide that by 9 as my first step. And I know that 108 divided by 9 equals 12, because 12 times 9 is 108. So that gives me the number of pencils that are needed here, but I still am wondering how many erasers he needs, each student will get if he divides them up between 9 students. So I'm going to take my amount of erasers, total amount, which is 72 erasers, and divide that by, again, the 9 students. And I know 9 times what is 72? That will make 8. 9 times 8. Okay? But I'm not done yet. There's still one more question that I need to answer, and that's up here where it says how many more pencils than erasers are in each bag of Valentine grams. And those words, how many more, tell me that I need to subtract. So I'm going to subtract the 12 pencils, because that's greater, minus the 8 erasers. So I know that 12 minus 8 is 4. So my answer here is 4. There are 4 more pencils than erasers. Okay, here's another example. It says John is selling bags of popcorn for a school fundraiser. So far, John has sold 45 bags of popcorn for $5 each. His goal is to earn $300 for the school fundraiser. How many more bags of popcorn must John sell to reach his goal? So I want to start here with what I already know. And I know so far John has already sold 45 bags of popcorn, and that those bags he sold for $5 each. So whenever I see each with a period, it usually means to multiply. So I want to take 45 times 5. And when I multiply that out, I get 225. And what does that represent? Well, if each bag costs $5, that represents the dollar amount. So $225 he has earned so far. But his goal is to earn $300 for the school fundraiser. So I want to subtract to find how much more he needs. So I'm going to create a subtraction equation by starting with his goal, which is $300, minus the amount he's already made, $225. Okay, and if I subtract that out, I will get 75. He will have $75 left to reach his goal. But the question asks at the end, how many more bags of popcorn must John sell to reach his goal? Not how much more money he needs, but how many more bags. Since this amount, $75, is the amount of money, I know that each bag costs $5, excuse me. So I will take the 75 and divide it by 5, since each bag costs $5. And when I divide that out, I get 15. So that means that John has to sell 15 more bags. So we can say John must sell 15 more bags in order to be able to reach his goal. So this is how we do multi-step problems. They often require you to add, subtract, multiply, and divide all in one. So you have to really think through them. You have to think about what do you know, and what are you trying to find, and then go through carefully and perform each step until you reach the answer. All right, that's all for this video. Now you can go onto your Whisk night. You might notice a few questions below the video for you to answer on the Google form. Go ahead and try your hand at solving those tonight for homework, and we will see you tomorrow.